Imagine Victor Osimhen with Chelsea shirts and then doing a PR with young Victor Osimhen wearing a Chelsea jersey, which obviously this is the dream that I have personally, and I think majority of Chelsea fans have. But this dream would be coming to reality based on financial restrictions. Osimhen is a player I would love us to sign, but at this point in time, I don't think it's possible. So, but here is an alternative option in the name of Jonathan David. He's a Lille striker, like, 24 years old. He has just 1 year left in his contract, but based on what Chelsea wants, based on the wage cap, based on Chelsea not wanting to make a crazy transfer, which I'm all in support of. And I'm not really in support of Chelsea splashing 125 million pounds with Alexandra Isaac or Ishak. I don't know how you pronounce it, depend on your tongue, but I call him Isaac. I don't know, splashing more than 125 million pounds for Alexandra Ishak doesn't seem reasonable to me. So this is a player I reckon, or I think, for me, is my best opinion. I'm not speaking for everybody. In the name of Jonathan David. He first played at the Belgian Pro League, then moved to France. And this is a player, I said it in my previous video, that Chelsea has been flirting with Jonathan David. And now, why do I think he's the best fit for Chelsea? First of all, talking of the transfer fee, he's worth around, he's not worth, his market value is around 50 million euros. And then he's going to be leaving for around, and Lille are ready to take around 20 to 30 million euros, which I think is a very good, is a bargain, which I think, and clubs like Man U, West Ham, Tottenham, and then some Saudi league has been linked, for a move for Jonathan David. Now, Jonathan David is not an Osimhen. He's not. You don't have a profile of an Osimhen. He's not a Benjamin Sesko. You get me? So, but I think he's a striker that we can afford. And I think he's a bargain for 30 to 40 million. He's an absolute steal. So Jonathan David, as of this season, for both club and country, Jonathan David has scored 29 goals in 47 matches, which I think is impressive. He has 9 assists to his name just for this season. And he hasn't really done so well this season compared to the previous one, because the season before this last one, I think he scored around 24 goals only for the club. Is it 24 league goals or thereabout? And he's quite a strong striker. He's not injury prone. He barely goes injured. You get me? He's 24 years old, more matured, more experienced. You get? He has only been out a few times playing for Lille. And in this time, in this current time of the day, um, availability is the best thing you can have in any player. Having players like Rich James, very, very good right back, but he's barely available. We can't be a Messi and you're not available. But in a striker of Jonathan David, is a striker that is guaranteed available. He's guaranteed 15 to 20 Premier League goals. He can deliver 15 to 20 Premier League goals. And this is a striker I think, or I believe, we can afford. He's not, the high profile striker, which I thought, or everyone thought Chelsea would be going for, which before this summer, they sold us a dream of. We are getting Osimhen, which we see that obviously isn't working. So I'm sorry. I'm looking at my, you know, I'm looking at my laptop so I can get out some stats from um, Jonathan David. Jonathan David is a player I think he has been on a rise. His first season, which is at the Belgian Pro League, he played a 27. He played 27 matches. He scored 18 goals. You get me? He has yellow card. He has 4 yellow cards. Last season for his club, this is his league um, stats. last season for his club. He played 34 matches. He scored 19 goals, 2 goals more than Jackson. I think Jackson played more match. He started 30. He scored 19 goals, and he has many assists. Yeah. He has 4 assists as well. He can provide assists. I think he's kind of similar to a a Jackson type of striker, but I think when it comes to dribbling, I think he's quite good at dribbling, but not to compare. I think Jackson is a little bit more technical than him. But this is my problem with Jonathan David. This is the but where I feel like where I'm like, is he really the best fit for us? I'm not saying he's the best fit for us, but based on the money and the wage cap and stuff, I I guess he can fill in those shoes. You get me? He can fill in those shoes. Easy and he's good with short passes. He's good with forward pass. But my problem is now is where you have to guys to compare him with our current striking option, which is in Nicholas Jackson. And my problem with Nicholas Jackson is that the problem with Nicholas Jackson is that Jonathan has what Nicholas Jackson doesn't have, which is putting the ball at the back of the net. I think if Jonathan was in our was in our squad or played for us, I think some of the sitters that Jackson missed, he won't miss it. But another thing is like, do I think he has the the goal sense or the technicality to be in those positions that Jackson were to get those goals? Yes, I really, I really think he has those attributes for sure. But he's an okay player. He's not a high profile striker, like I said. But for a 30 million euros, I think he's an absolute bargain. You get me? So um, he's currently playing at Canada, the Copa America. Yeah, he's playing for Canada Copa America. He scored for Canada in their game against Peru, winning that match for them. And I think, in as much as I believe Jonathan David is a big striker than Leo, sorry to the club, but I think he's a big side. I think the club doesn't deserve him. And when he brings him over to Chelsea, he's like, oh, he's not really that the kind of profile of striker which we want to have at Chelsea. But I think he's going to be a very good fit given the wage, the transfer transfer fee involved, given that he's not injury prone, which is one thing that we have been facing in our current team, is that a lot of our players are injured. They suffer injury back to back. Sorry, I'm sounding like this. I'm kind of not feeling well. I have a flu, so but I just have to make this video for you all. I don't know, but this is all I have for to say about Jonathan David. Personally, for me, I think he's our perfect. I don't say perfect, but he's the best out of everything I think we have been um, linked to. And this is why I think Chelsea should get him. So I don't know if you agree with what I say. I think you should, tell me your thoughts on Jonathan David so I can take in and then, rub minds and discuss. With that said, we go be.